Welcome to my kitchen, cooking with Jerry. Today we're gonna cook neck bones, pork and beef. Come closer and look at this. Nice beef neck bones, pork neck bones. It's a mixture. When I bought it, I want to make sure I wash it really good because what happens is when the saw cuts the neck bones, just like cutting wood, there's sawdust. So it could be bone dust. So we want to wash the bone dust off the meat. Then we want to just soak it under cold water and keep rinsing until you get clean water. Okay? You're not going to get 100% clear water, but you want to get as much as you can out. So, today we're going to have 1 onion, garlic, fresh basil. We're going to make a nice Sunday sauce with this, okay? You can add sausage. You can add other meats like maybe rib bones and all that. But whatever you put in the Sunday sauce for us Italians, it will do. We used to make brajiols. We're gonna do brajiols one day together. We already made the chicken volantini, which is great. You should see that in my past episode. And we're gonna continue doing these traditional home cooking, easy, fast, and ready to go. Now, there's gonna be like a 3-stage of cooking process with this. So the first stage, I want to show you the meat, the base ingredients, and then on the second episode, we are going to put the tomato, and then we're gonna put some red wine, and then we're gonna cook it down until the meat falls off the bone. When it's all said and done, I can't wait to dig in, and I'm gonna eat it right in front of you guys. How tender and flavors, like it's like 4th of July. It just pops so many different flavors in your palate. But I'm so happy you guys are enjoying my pasta and broccoli. That like went ballistic crazy, and it was a simple dish. One day we're gonna do a cauliflower and pasta, and that's another one that's really good. Peas and pasta, which is another great one that I love, and potato and pasta, which is the poor man's dish that I love to get into and love to share with you guys. Again, today's going to be a nice sauce with this great dish we're about to make today. Again, you can use any kind of pasta, short, long, ziti, rigatoni, bucatini. My favorite with this dish, 2 of them, either Roman rigatoni, which is the big one with the lines in it, or penny. Penny's great with this as well. Bow ties. You can go up endless. You know what I mean? Again, can't wait, guys. So let's start chopping, okay? Enough talking. Let's dig in. Because I'm hungry. Look at that. The god's already jumping into me. Oh, love it. All right, so let's chop this onion, okay? I do a couple of downs, and I do it. Be careful with you guys, okay? And I do a couple of them on the side, and then I get right to it. And look at that, alright, guys. Always be careful. Always keep your focus on your knife. Do not get distracted, guys. Always be focused on this. Very important. Now, for this kind of serving of meat, I like to put a whole onion, okay? 1 whole onion will be sufficient. It's really good. So I'm going to keep chopping this just like that. It's going to be a long video, guys. But you know what? After it's all said and done, you guys are going to love it. All right. We've spoken about garlic. Chop, slice, crush, different flavors, different texture. On this bad boy, I just want to crush. Just crush it. Just like that. Put the knife on it. Boom. You don't push the knife upwards. Of course not, right? Always go downwards and just hit it with the knife. If you feel unsafe, get a hammer. Back of the hammer, you can get a can that's not open, and just crush it and then wash your can. All right. So now we're gonna we're gonna massage the oils, the flavors into this mixture, okay? Now, what I want to do is I'm going to get some fresh basil. Fresh basil, I like to do it every phase. I like to put basil in it, okay? Don't have to be chopped. Always big chunks on the basil, because what happens is if you fine chop it, it's gonna all the oils is gonna disappear and it's gonna taste like grass. Okay, no flavor on it. So the bigger the basil, the better the flavor. Very simple. Now here, I like to have a big pot. Okay, I like everything to be nice and roomy. Okay, I'm not gonna fill it all the way up, but I like it's gonna be nice and roomy. Extra virgin olive oil. Let's turn on the fire. I want to thank you guys for liking my videos, for viewing my videos. More important, share, leave a comment. Any dishes you'd like me to cook for you guys, I'm more than happy to. So we're gonna get the oil nice and hot. Alrighty? Once we get it nice and hot, we're gonna throw in the onion, the garlic, and the basil. Okay, we're gonna simmer that together. Alright guys? Now what that's doing, I'm gonna get some flour. You don't have to do this to all the bones, but what happens is when bones get caramelized, just like ossobuco, okay? One day we're gonna make a nice ossobuco, veal ossobuco. That's one of my favorites. I'm not gonna get all of them, but I'm just gonna do mainly a few, okay? But that caramelized flour give a nice good flavor on it. You know, just like any cutlets. So I'm just gonna do a few here and there, okay? And when you do that, guys, remember, when you put raw meat on the flour, you gotta throw it out, okay? So we're gonna put it here. I'm gonna throw it out. My oils getting nice and warm. Let's grab all the ingredients. Throw it all in. Let's throw it all in, guys. Just like that. All right. Look at this. I got a good camera girl. Her name is Ariana. All right, she got me into this. So Jerry, be on YouTube. Jerry, be on YouTube. Teach your great cooking. That's what I'm doing. I own a restaurant. I got a busy schedule. I always got time for you guys. Just to show you, okay? Here we go. Let's throw in the meat. Okay? We're gonna throw the one with the flour first. Like that. Then I'm gonna throw the ones without the flour. Give that a nice cook down. Like that. Don't disturb it. Let it do the magic. Let it, the onion, the basil, the garlic, get it all in there. Yeah, let's do it. At this point, I'm gonna put some little salt, black pepper, little hot pepper. I'm not gonna put oregano because oregano always tries to overpower all the light flavors. But notice family, I'm not turning it, I'm not disturbing it while the onion, the garlic, and the basil are cooking underneath that meat. They're penetrating the share and putting that flavor inside the meat. Okay, so I'm not disturbing it, I'm just letting it give it a good braise. Because this sauce is going to be fabulous. On the next video, we're going to do on two, and we're going to combine it all together. So it's not going to seem like it's three parts. It's really one video, but we're editing, so it becomes one. But we're doing three phases because it's a long process cooking on this neck bone, okay? Oh yeah. Come on guys, don't forget to share, ring the bell, ring doorbells, ring any bells, ring church bells, whatever bells you see, just ring them and then share with others with Jerry, okay? All right, here we go. Now, it may seem that they're stuck, but they're really not. So, we're gonna loosen them out. Wow, 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 look at that. What a surprise. Ah, yes. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to invite you guys to eat with me with this. You know what I mean? Come on. Love it. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of wine. I'm not going to go crazy with the wine. It's a red wine, of course, fish, white wine, and the meat, red wine. And I want you to watch how I drizzle it. I don't want to put too much of it. Again, I don't want anything that's going to overpower the flavor, okay? So let's just drizzle. That's it. You got some chef that will just go whack, 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 whack. And, all right, so we're going to have sauce and cooked wine. And when you pull and taste the meat, it tastes like wine. So let's burn the alcohol off. Okay? Now, if you look down here, remember the flour? It's all embedded on the bottom of the pot. If you see it, I'm scratching it off. Here, look, right at the tip. That's the flavor. All right? That's the mother right there. That's your base. Now I'm going to add some water. Add enough just to cover the meat. All right. You see the basil floating? Okay. You see? So no matter how much meat you got, don't always go over the meat that you can't see the meat. Okay? Just like that. You can see it and touch it. We're going to let that cook. We're going to reduce that water to about maybe 25% less. We're going to come back and we're going to crush the tomatoes and keep cooking, keep cooking, keep cooking. And we start adding our salt and more seasonings, more basil, and hopefully we're going to get to eat it together. All right? Be right back. Okay, so come this way. Let's look at the where it's up to. You see the water is already dehydrated, and the bones are starting to getting off the bone almost, but not quite there yet. But see how much water you have, okay? Now, here we have tomatoes with puree, okay? So I want to crush that. Let's pour it in. Right? Mix it a little bit. Okay. Now, look at that, guys. So, do not let it stir you because you just put tomato in it and it's still watery. Okay. Remember, you still have to cook for another hour and a half. It's gonna go to a boil, and then for about 20 minutes to a half hour, and then we're gonna lower the flame on medium and continue until the rest of the cooking. We want to see the meat come out the bone, right? That's when you know she's ready. So give her a stir. Put some more basil in. And again, guys, rough chop. Okay? Not too small. Throw that in. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, black pepper, more pepperoncini. And we're going to let that cook No. Be right back. Back in the kitchen. All right. We got the sauce already made. Come and look at this. Come and look at this. The thickness of the sauce. And so delicious. So, I got some pasta ready, rigatoni. I have a little bit of hot oil here. I'm going to put some of the sauce here. I'm going to put some rigatoni pasta. Okay. More of this delicious sauce. Okay. I'm going to plate it. Garnish with a little parsley. All right, let's dig in, guys. Come on, watch this, guys. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. It falls right off the bone, guys. The bone is coming apart. Look at that. All right. Jerry, you outdid yourself again. Unbelievable. Wow. Guys. Wow. Come and eat with me at Jerry's Kitchen, Cooking with Jerry. Ring all the bells. Make the alarm. Share. It's a must dish for Sunday. Ciao.